Got a green one coming. Go, we're racing. Gary Pagel, Tim Ware together to the top corner. Gary Pagel won't give an inch, but it didn't work. Didn't work back in the middle either. Wow. We nearly got around the first corner. Try again. Good luck for Brendan Cowley. Parked on the infield. We'll try again. Tim Weir versus Gary Pagel. Glenn Pagel versus Tim Atkin. Have a look. Gary Pagel's doing the squeeze this time. Tim Weir won't give him any room. Down the back chute. Tim Weir, Gary Pagel. Glenn Pagel's in there. Tim Atkin would be the next one. Jared Peacock lines up as they go round Pagel's corner. Tim Weir, Gary Pagel, Glenn Pagel, Tim Atkin, back then to Jared Peacock through the hairpin corner. Next one through is Nigel Mulvanna. Then we've got the Dane Francis car. Under the control tower and down the back, the front four. Throw a blanket over them. Tim Weir to the better of Gary Pagel, Glenn Pagel, Tim Atkin, Jared Peacock, Nigel Mulvanna. Dane Francis would be the next one, then Tim Gaffel, Chris Ham, and at the back it's Brendan Webber. No change in the order around the hairpin corner. Up the zinc straight away. Tim Weir to the better, Gary Pagel. Back behind him is Glenn Pagel. Tim Atkin is 15 car. Next one through there would be Jared Peacock, but he's got a bit of distance to make up. Nigel Mulvanna and Dane Francis. Then we've got Tim Gaffel to the better of Chris Ham. And at the tail, it's Brendan Webber. Then we're back with Tim Weir. Through the hairpin corner he goes. Up the main straightaway. In front of Gary Pagel. Glenn Pagel is still there in position number 3. And Tim Atkin is still there in position 4. And then a big gap back to Jared Peacock. These four under the control tower they go once again. Tim Weir is the race leader as he goes charging down the back straight away to the better of Gary Pagel in front of Glenn Pagel. Next one through will be Tim Atkin. Drop back then into the next position, which is Jared Peacock in front of Nigel Mulvanna, Dane Francis. Tim Gaffel goes by, as does Chris Ham, and they're coming up on Brendan Webber. So I'll put a lap on the Webber car. Tim Weir goes underneath him. Gary Pagel wants to go with him. Round the top corner they go. Glenn Pagel would be the next one. Tim Atkins got it offline a little bit. Glenn Pagel moves up very quickly on the tail of Gary Pagel. Under the control tower. They're in the second half of the distance as Tim Weir is being hotly pursued now. Gary Pagel, here comes Glenn Pagel, move over, can't do it. Gary Pagel fights back, Glenn Pagel tucks in behind. Tim Atkin would be the next one in front of Jared Peacock. Nigel Mulvanna into the hairpin corner. Tim Weir to the better, Gary Pagel, Glenn Pagel, Tim Atkin trying desperately to get up in contact with these. Jared Peacock would be the next one through, Nigel Mulvanna, and Dane Francis back then to Tim Gaffel, and we've lost Brendan Webber onto the infield, and out of this one is Tim Weir. Goes up the zinc straight away to the better of Gary Pagel, who's got his hands full now with Glenn Pagel. Tim Atkin not too far away. Into the hairpin corner. Chris Ham is the next one in front of Tim Weir. To the better, Gary Pagel, Glenn Pagel, Tim Atkin, Jared Peacock, Nigel Mulvenna has got Dane Francis close behind Tim Gaffel and Chris Ham. And then we're back with our race leader, Tim Weir, Gary Pagel. And we've got a stoppage, which is probably what the cars running second, third and fourth really needed. Yeah, he's got 6 laps to hold on. Tim Weir, Gary Pagel immediately tucks the nose underneath. Glenn Pagel wants to go high. Tim Atkin wants to be part of it as well. Into the hairpin corner. Tim Weir, Gary Pagel, Glenn Pagel, Tim Atkin, Jared Peacock, Nigel Mulvenna, Tim Gaffel, Chris Ham and Dane Francis. Down the back chute. Gary Pagel's close. Tim Weir got to hold the line. Gets it a little bit wobbly. Gary Pagel tries to put the nose down the inside. Round the top corner. Tim Weir, Gary Pagel, Glenn Pagel, Tim Atkin. Into the hairpin corner once again. Tim Weir, Gary Pagel, Glenn Pagel, Tim Atkin. Back then to Jared Peacock, Nigel Mulvenna, Chris Ham, Tim Gaffel. And at the pack it's Dane Francis. Down the back straight into the hairpin corner. And you couldn't get them any closer. Couple of laps remaining. Tim Weir got to stay down low on the track. Gary Pagel forcing. Can he find somewhere into the hairpin for the next to last time? Pagel has a little look as we've lost Glenn Pagel out of it with a lap remaining. Tim Weir down the back chute. Glenn Pagel as on the infield into the hairpin for the last time. Tim Weir is going to make a 2-feature race wins. Gary Pagel, Tim Atkin, Jared Peacock, Nigel Mulvenna. I'd probably say Dane Francis on the inside of Chris Ham. 2-feature race wins on the night, folks. Put your hands together for him. Tim Weir. Great feature race for Modified Sedans. Hard luck there for Glenn Pagel. Production feature coming your way will be just as good. Round 2 of the SSA Ian Botcher Race Parts Production Sedans Mountain King Series. But yes, folks, put your hands together for him. Tim Weir, National 4 feature race, Modified Sedan feature race. Clarko is off.